What's your "I didn't start it, but I definitely finished it" moment? My neighbor Travis thought he could mess with my garden because I'm just some quiet college kid who wouldn't fight back. Boy, was he wrong. I moved into this rental duplex last spring. Small place, but it had this tiny backyard perfect for growing vegetables. I planted tomatoes, peppers, herbs, nothing fancy, just stuff for cooking. Spent every morning out there watering and checking on things. Travis lives next door, mid-40s, works construction, drives this loud truck that wakes everyone up at 5 a.m. At first he seemed okay, waved when he saw me, made small talk about the weather. Things changed when my tomato plants started getting big. They were doing amazing, thick green vines loaded with fruit. I was so proud of them. Posted pictures on Instagram, told my mom about them every time we talked. One morning I went outside and found half my plants cut down, just gone. The stems were clearly cut with garden shears, not broken by wind or animals. I was devastated, but figured maybe it was some random vandalism. Then it happened again 2 weeks later. This time he took my pepper plants too. I set up a cheap security camera from Amazon, the kind that sends alerts to your phone. Caught him red-handed at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. Travis, in his bathrobe and slippers, snipping away at my cucumber vines. When I confronted him, he claimed my plants were growing over the property line. Complete lie. I'd measured everything carefully when I planted. He told me to deal with it or move somewhere else. Said I was probably too young and stupid to understand property rights anyway. Then he went inside and slammed his door. I tried talking to our landlord, but Travis had been there for years and always paid rent on time. Landlord basically said it was between us to work out. That's when I discovered Travis had one weakness: his precious lawn. This guy spent every weekend obsessing over it. Special fertilizer, expensive sprinkler system, the works. He'd literally measure the grass height with a ruler. I did some research and found out about something called Creeping Charlie. It's this invasive ground cover that spreads like crazy and kills grass. Completely legal to buy at any garden center. I bought 3 small pots and planted them right along our shared fence line on my side. Innocent enough, right? Just adding some ground cover to my yard. Within a month, the Creeping Charlie had spread under the fence into Travis's perfect lawn. Started as small patches, then bigger ones. By August, half his backyard looked like a green carpet of weeds instead of grass. He spent hundreds trying to kill it. Hired lawn services. Bought every chemical Home Depot sold. Nothing worked. The Creeping Charlie just kept spreading, choking out his precious grass. The best part? He couldn't prove I did it on purpose. When he accused me, I just shrugged and said plants grow where they want to grow. Told him maybe he was too old and tired to understand basic botany. By September, his entire backyard was basically a Creeping Charlie farm. His weekend lawn routine turned into weekend weed pulling sessions. I'd sit on my porch drinking coffee, watching him curse and sweat while trying to save what was left of his grass. He never touched my garden again.